Hello everybody, it's Pat from Beads and Plenty More, and today I'm going to talk about making mask holders. We're all required to wear these masks right now, and if we put a holder on it, then you're able to take the mask off and drop it down onto your chest when you're driving, for example, or possibly when you go to a restaurant. So what I've done is make similar to a necklace, and we've just added the hooks, the lobster clasps on the end, and those can be hooked onto the elastic that's on the mask, and therefore you put this behind your neck, and then when you want to take the mask off and drop it down to your chest, you just release the elastics on your ear. So you can use a lobster clasp to hook onto the elastic, or the other option, we've got these, I've made one with chain, and I've put these lanyard hooks on, and that is a really quick and easy way to make one because you can hook right into the chain and you don't need to do any designing or putting together with your tiger wire, etc. So those are the other option for making it work. I've done one that I would call designed for children out of a colorful cord, and it's got a magnet at the back, which would be breakaway in case of somebody grabs the cord on a child's neck. You can have quick breakaway like that, and yet it's easy to do back up. And again, back here we've got lobster clasps to hook onto the elastic on the mask. And another option that Diane made for us in the store, she put these tiny beads together on silk cord and did pearl knotting in between, so that if they should break, then you're going to have less beads flying all over. And with tiny beads, that's quite important. You could also put that onto tiger wire and put a crimp bead every so often so that you don't have the beads, too many beads breaking away. And then the other idea that I've done so that you can insert a few beads and make it a little bit pretty, I've used the suede cord and some tiger wire to put in a little insert into my suede cord. And with this, then we use the leather crimps. And that's what I'm going to demonstrate today. I always like to demonstrate one of our products so that you can learn how to use another product. And leather crimps can be quite handy. So getting everything out of the way, I've decided on this light colored cord, which is, I've got the leather crimps already on this part, and then it's going to have the insert of the beads here, which I've got there's laid out like that, and this end is going to go into the other lobster clasp. So I've got the tiger wire strung up with my few little beads. So leather crimps, here they are, and I'm going to show you how we go about putting those on, because that's a really good thing to learn. I like to use a little bit of G&S hypo cement with my leather crimps because it gives that extra cinching rather than just folding them down. So I'll put a little bit in there, and usually I do a couple at the same time. Put a little bit in there, pop the top back on my G&S, and to put a leather crimp on, we're going to go ahead with the end here, and I'm going to put it into the leather crimp like so, where the glue was, and with my chain nose plier I'll fold down one side like that, nice and tight, and then switch around with something to hold the end, and use the chain nose on the other side to fold this other side on top. Nice and firm. So they hold really well. So okay, I'm going to do one more for you, so that always good to see it a second time. Put that in there, and we'll fold down one side. And just grab with the pliers to fold down the other side. Very quick and easy. And so then with the few little beads that I've strung up here, they're going to go in between, and actually this way, so that the clasp goes into the mask over here. And I've got the other piece strung up on I always string my beads right up against the roll of the wire, because then you've got lots of wire depending on how much you might need, and that way you don't have to worry about whether you have enough wire. And we can cut off whatever you need. So I'm using tube crimps today, so I'm going to take this side and we'll put one of the tube crimps on and wrap it through this loop on the leather crimp, and goes around and back through the crimp. Now you could use wire guardians on here too. That's another little safety feature if you think that you're going to get a lot of wear out of this, which our doctors are telling us it's going to be a long time, which I hope they're wrong, but we could be wearing masks for quite a while. So we'll tuck those in like that. The crimping pliers go in with the second part, turn it over, and use the front part. And then I always like to take my chain nose pliers and tuck that really nice and snug, so that it's well folded into the tiger wire. There we are. Okay, so I will go ahead and finish this off camera, and I'll take a picture of it to show at the end of the video. And I hope you are happy making some mask holders. Bye for now.